Let's continue, men. Again, 10 minutes is not going to cover everything, but several videos can be made pertaining to it. A leader, husband, family, respect, unity, communication, responsibility, all of it. Me and my wife was talking, and we talk, we communicate. We tell each other everything. We confide in each other in everything. And I was explaining to her about a man, and then she would explain to me about a woman. The vulnerability and the emotions that man don't understand with a woman. And if I put 100 men, I'm a man, I know. Because I looked at it this way also. I used to look at it this way all the time, never knew no different, until God really got a hold of me and I really wanted to listen and hear my wife. Growing up, I never looked at it this way. I always thought exactly how men think, and it's pitiful that we think this way and that I used to think this way, but there's more men that think this way than don't. They will look at their wives and get around other men, and they will look at their wives in this figure of, well, all they do is run their mouth. All my wife does is run her mouth. First off, men, you never, ever should get around other men and speak poorly about your wife. Never. Never, ever. But it's done. Men, I'm speaking as a man and to men. Men prefer to get up out of bed, go outside, do their thing, do manly cavemen things, which is the way we are. We're just like a bunch of cavemen that we're not letting it register. That, well, my wife is different than me. She needs attention. She needs more attention than me. She is very emotional. She needs a hug. She needs a kiss. She needs pampered. Men's not that way. So therefore, men look down on the weaker vessel because of that. Us men think that the women should be like us and suck it up, and they don't need that. It's not going to happen, men. Women play a role, and a huge role, in our life. The Bible clearly tells us that a man was not created for a woman. The woman was created for a man. And it's not good for man to be alone, but yet we want to walk around here like we can. We want to walk around here like we've got it all figured out and like we need nothing. I don't need no woman telling me this and telling me that. It ain't about her telling you this and telling you that. It's honestly how me and my wife was talking. And I really sit and listen to her. I don't care if it's hours. I'll sit and listen to her. And then I'll examine myself and see if what she is saying to me about her and about how she feels, I will analyze myself first. I don't point fingers back at her and say, well, you're ignorant if you think this, or you're ignorant if you think. You're only speaking things out of your mouth that is hurting you when you do these things. Shut up, listen, communicate, love, give the affection where affection's due, because a woman needs it more than us men. And I'm a man. I want it. I need it, but not as much as a woman. And you don't just do it because you think you should and it's a shrug on the shoulder or it's a shh. When a woman hears that, they know that you don't want to listen to them. And their first thought that goes through their mind, well, he don't love me, or what's going on? Is he cheating on me? He don't never want to listen to me. I can't express myself. Don't make a woman feel that way. And women, don't make a man feel that way. It goes both ways there. But I'm speaking directly to the men in things that I have learned, in things that, because Brian was always a runner. I never sat down and listened to nobody. Brian done what he wanted to do, when he wanted to do it, and who he wanted to do it with, and how he wanted to do it. That's no life. But when God really got a hold of me and settled me down and isolated me and put me with a woman that is pure in heart and that is true to the core to live and walk it by Him, my eyes began to open and my ears began to open to listen, Brian. Just listen. So as I started doing that and started listening, I started seeing that the listening was gaining me instruction and teaching and humbleness and humility. Your wives, men, can teach you many things that you think that you've got figured out, but you've got all wrong. My wife don't say nothing. She don't gossip. She don't get in the meddling business, the busybody. People talk about her. She keeps her mouth shut. She don't say nothing. She goes on. She lets the Lord handle it, and the Lord will. And I'm going to tell you something, men and women. When you do them things and you don't get involved in other people's affairs and other people's businesses and stuff, you don't have to say one word. God will take care of it for you because you become in alignment with His Word. And He'll clean house for you. You won't have to do anything. And so many reasons, there's so many reasons behind why things does not happen in a home and takes place. And men, we're the head of the house. We should be the head prayer of the house, the leader of the house. Many reasons why that things does not turn out the way that we want them to or the way that we think they should is because, men, our prayers are hindered. Because we're not dwelling with our wives according to understanding or according to knowledge. No, we're down on them all the time. We're talking down to them all the time. We're going around other men in our businesses and all this stuff and sitting in huddles and cutting jokes and stuff and talking about our wives like they're dogs. Would you want your son-in-law talking about your daughter that way among other people when you heard it? No, you would not. You'd want to thump his head, bust him in the mouth. Why are you doing it to your wife? Your kids hear it. Why are you going? I ain't throwing no man under the bus, but I'm saying this. Wives, go ask your men, do they get in huddles and talk about you? Men, if you're honest, you'll tell the truth. I know you do. It's not fair to them. Vice versa. This goes for man or woman. Don't talk about your spouse to other people. Don't down them. Communicate between one another. Love one another. Come in unity with one another. And watch God supply your every single need and above and beyond that, and give you things that you don't even have to pay for. Watch your life and your family flourish when you do it the right way. The right way is the key and the truth. Be honest with one another and be open with one another. Talk as adults and communicate out of love, not out of hatred, not out of anger, but love. Men, hear me what I'm saying. You'll change your life and your family's life this way because God will see to it because you're in alignment with Him. Amen.